Here's something nobody told me when I started trading. The size of your risk doesn't just affect your account, it affects every single decision you make after you open the trade. When I was risking too much per trade, I noticed something I didn't expect. I started picking my signals differently. Not based whether the setup was valid, based on whether I could emotionally afford to lose that one. I'd look at a perfectly good signal and think, I've already had a rough week, maybe not this one. That is not trading, that is emotional filtering, and it destroys the edge of any strategy, no matter how good it is. You start avoiding trades after a loss. You increase size after a win to chase it back. You move your stop further away because you can't face being wrong on this one. None of that is a strategy problem, it's a risk problem. The position is too big, the emotional load is too heavy, and when the emotional load is too heavy, you stop following the process and you start reacting. Drop the risk, something changes. Not in the strategy, in you. A loss of 1% is a data point, it's not a crisis. You take note of it, you move on to the next signal, and you don't carry it with you. You stop filtering your signals emotionally because the cost of any single trade isn't heavy enough to justify it. You start taking every valid setup the way you're supposed to, and suddenly the strategy can do what it was designed to do. Play out over a large sample size where the edge actually plays out. 1% risk per trade isn't timid. It's not a sign that you lack conviction. It's what allows you to actually follow the process, through the losses, through the quiet weeks, through the moments where everything in you wants to do something other than wait. The edge doesn't live in any single trade, it lives in the next 100. You have to be able to get there. Smaller risk gets you there. What happened on your last trade doesn't get to influence the next one. That's the whole idea. But it only works if you sized it small enough to actually believe it.